for her to choose like which one she wants, and then I'll definitely will be shipping out after that.
Okay, alright, cool.
Probably like for sure like by Friday.
Let the queen get her pick first.
Yeah, I was just gonna let her choose, you know, which one she
Yeah,
wants.
let me choose which one I
her
want.
body shape is
well,
banging.
she don't need the large.
No, I do need. Wait, what size she said she needed?
I think she said large.
Girl, you do not need the large. Well, it depends on how like
you
the stretch is.
Large, but I'm gonna let you try on.
Okay.
What you want, and then
I got large titty. What you talking about?
And she got a large booty.
Okay, I'm about to send you the link. Where first? This is about to be like this.
Alright, I can see it now.
Okay. Let's see. You can scoot over a little bit. If you want to be in it.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, hold on, because I got to delete this one, y'all. Oh, what is life? What is fucking life?
That's Aaron. Hey, boo.
Oh, I do look nasty.
You look fine. You look fine. You look fine.
Yes, and we got the phone.
I love the Christmas nails.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, I meant to compliment you on the Christmas
Thank
nails.
you. I go to Danny if you're in Dallas.
That's so cute.
I gotta write to these girls.
Oh, there's a couple of people there.
Yeah, they're on the other one, though.
The wrong one?
Mm-hmm. Let me delete this one, though.
Do you put it sideways?
It won't let me be great.
Oh, thanks.
See? It's like device like that's why I wanted to do it on the computer. But you know what? We can scoot this back a little bit. Here, turn on those lights too. Better lighting.
Here?
Yeah.
Or is it these above you?
Shook. Oh, ooh, better lighting. Okay. Okay.
Is it good?
Yeah, no, it looks good. And then I'll just scoot over a little bit and you can kind of. Okay. Let me see. Let me go on my Patreon. Why this? Y'all, give me a second. This is just so annoying because it's like, okay, private. Maybe that'll, no. Every time, if you look at all my lives, every time at the beginning of the videos, y'all, I'm doing something like this. Like trying to figure out life every single time.
Trying to get it together.
Okay, save. Okay, let me go to my Patreon.
Why is he calling me? And I just told him.
You see her accent. Like, doesn't it give you like Baltimore or something like that?
Yeah, it does sound very.
What is he calling me? Like.
I'm in Maryland, y'all. Dang.
Nice. The DMV is lit.
This is the new link. I just thought. This is so irritating, you guys. Bear with me. Sorry. Wait.
I left them wanting more from this date. That's what his problem is.
Oh my God, my eyes is watering. I promise y'all I'm about to do better next time because I'm going to have it downloaded and all that.
Here is all of the stuff that I ordered. We got lots of fun things.
Okay, yeah, it looks like that's the new link, but...
Do you want to put more in your cup?
Yeah, please. Let's put some more in there. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Ooh. Naomi, can you tell them to tell them in the chat we're ready, okay? Tell them in the chat we're ready.
All right, hold on. It's the last link that you sent, right?
Yeah, it's the last link. It's that I think I sent both of those links are the correct ones.
Okay.
me see.
Alright.
You guys, I'm so forgive me. I know, I'm forgiven.
For sure.
Who is 60 with a roommate? What is going on here?
I did see that. I was like, who is 60 with a roommate?
What? Wait, I didn't even
Chat.
see that.
Let me check.
I was like, wait, what?
Yo, cut it
I
out.
can't live through this today.
I can't. I won't.
Okay, can you go to my Patreon and see if that's the new link that I put in? Like, or is that still the old link? Can you guys hear us?
Oh, it says it's private.
Oh, that's the wrong fucking link. Y'all. No, seriously. Is that?
Hold on, I'm trying. The last link that you sent works because I just clicked on it.
I know, but.
The one you posted on Patreon or the one you sent to her?
I'm so y'all. Okay, wait. Wait, I know what to do. Nope, I know what to do. Hold on a
I
sec.
know what to do.
I could sing you guys a song while we wait.
Yeah, she can
I'm
sing,
just
y'all.
kidding. I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm joking. Oh, shit.
Okay.
We're drinking Patron.
Oh, girl. Oh, my God.
Period.
Y'all good.
Yeah, she definitely has to do a meet and greet. I was definitely talking to her about that. She has a lot of stuff that she's working on, you guys.
Yes, I am.
It's hard to be in a one-woman show,
Yeah,
but she's...
it is hard. No, just wait. Like, raising a child, y'all. I got to ship them away to
It's so hard
somewhere.
finessing this money out of here.
Marcus got to go. I'm like, look, Marcus.
It was Marcus.
My little brother.
Aw. You're stopping the finesse.
Right. No, he's good. He take care of himself.
Oh,
He made himself those little chicken strips over there. He just go about
the
his
oven?
business.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. He uses the oven
teach
here
him
and
how to
there.
cook?
He kind of taught me because I don't really know how to cook.
I was just about to ask you, do you cook?
Oh no, honey. Mm-mm.
Oh, wow.
Girls be thinking that's the way. I'm gonna get me a man by cooking, bitch. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Maybe you can entertain them, but the niggas I fuck with, they about to have a chef. Okay.
No, for sure. And if you do cook, you gotta cook in lingerie.
Yeah.
With heels on.
Okay.
They don't even care if the food is
Ooh,
good.
I had to edit it because I did not want the what's the name. Okay, good. Okay, now we are good.
What live is this?
8 minutes in my Patreon live.
Oh, jeez. We're 8 minutes in.
That is real ghetto. I know some of y'all left. Like, you know what? If y'all left, it's gonna be up. Don't worry about it.
So
y'all
is
be
this what
fine.
they're seeing?
Mhm.
I feel like it needs to be like a little more.
It's gonna look like that though.
Okay.
Like, look, see, you can see it.
Okay, gotcha. I just want to make sure you're looking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so y'all, we have guests here today. Wait, let me see. Give me one more second. I want to make sure that I put the link. Hold on.
So the one you posted 1 minute.
Check again. Yeah, check both links. Y'all, once we check both links, like, we off like a rocket,
Yeah,
and
the
y'all
last
really
one.
finna... But I posted two, so can both of them work?
Let me make sure.
Who disliked it? This might dislike the live?
I hope not. We don't care about that. The first one definitely worked. The second one is still not working.
Second one's still not working. How fucking ghetto?
You can't just delete that?
Yeah. I can, but it's just like... How fucking irritating.
She's gonna get to the good stuff in just a moment.
Am I?
You are.
Okay. I'm just like... And Naomi's like, bitch, I got some people to finesse. And you're just cutting into my
money
time.
to make.
Right. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, try that one again. That one that you said was private.
Okay, let's see.
And you really got two phones. I was like...
Girl. Trust me. Yes, I have to.
Okay. Okay, 27 people. Yes, we can get started now. All right, does it work out? Still private? Okay, it's getting deleted. The link is getting deleted. Because I've tried numerous times
It's just not meant to be.
Yeah, that link is just not meant to be there. The other link works though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the one I was just watching.
Okay, did you go to the one that said live at 7 p.m.? Try that one.
This is one.
No, the other one.
This one?
Yeah, try that one.
Live tonight, 7 p.m. That one's good to go.
Okay, good. All right, you guys. No, I keep saying, are you? Oh. Welcome, you guys. It's time to get this show on the road, okay? So, if you're in my chat, you already know Naomi. She's on the phone. Naomi, say hey.
Hey, hey.
All right, so you guys, Naomi is here. You guys, she's here. All right, and then we have a guest that's also here. Erin, that's her AKA, but she's going to introduce her Instagram and stuff because she sings and does stuff. And Finesse is on the side.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, you guys? My name is Erin, AKA Keela. Sweet Miss Keela.
That's her Instagram. And then everybody knows, well, no, not everybody knows because not everybody knows on Patreon. But Naomi, what's your Instagram name? Divine Charcos?
Divine Chakras.
Chakras?
It's Divine Chakras _LLC.
Divine Chakras
I said chakras.
_LLC. Chakras.
Chakras. Chakras. Yes, chakras.
Chakras are aligned.
Oh my God. How?
Let me type it in here.
Yes, type it in. Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so today, or tonight actually, we're going to be talking about the do's and don'ts of conversations when asking for money. And y'all, it's not how you're saying it. It's no, it's not what you're saying, it's how you're saying it. Y'all coming off real ghetto-like. And we need to fix that, okay? We need to fix that. So, I wanted to start the conversation off with the elephant in the room. Should you ask for gas money? No. Like, I don't know why y'all are asking for gas money. I'm very confused. It's confusing me. And my thing about asking for gas money is it comes off very poor. It's just like if you messing with a dude and he asking you for gas money, you're going to think that he ain't got it immediately. Like, you're going to think that he ain't got it. But another thing is when you come off like you're eluding a certain lifestyle, when we looking at the list of things to ask for, the YSL bags, the MacBooks, what else we asking for these days, y'all? Chanel bags, watches, whatever the case is, the things that can be sold for almost the same value, those are the type of things that I feel like you would, if you're thinking of things to ask for. Now, if you're thinking of a struggle and you're like, oh my God, I really need some money, the last thing you should be saying is gas money. Even if you really need some money, y'all, acting like you need some money is not going to work. It's not going to work. And you're not even sweet talking these guys in a way that they will actually want to give you money. You feel me? So immediately, like, you're like, oh, I'm trying to think of something to ask for. Oh, I need gas money to get to the date. What? That's not a fantasy. That's not building up any type of fantasy for a man to actually want to give you something or whatever. That's me. If I was a dude, I would be so offended. I would immediately be like, okay, so now I'm dealing with a toddler. And she thinks that I'm about to raise her like a child, basically.
What's gas money? Like 10,
yeah.
10,
What's gas money? An example is on Patreon, this girl went on a $600 date. If you're on my live, you know who you are. You went on a $600 date, and after the date, you asked for gas money and you offended that he opened up his wallet and you seen hundreds of dollars and he handed you $10. I'm surprised he handed you that. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that he even handed you that because he felt that you were good enough or that you came off like the type of woman that he wants to spend $600 on a date. But then you had the audacity to ask for $50. It's just like, okay, what did you say? You was like, here's your little $50.
Yeah, it's like
here's your little $10. Because gave her 10.
Yeah.
Here's your little $10. Take it. Go off, you little roach. Here's a little crumb for you. Here's a little breadcrumb.
He's looking at you like a dusty.
Right. What do you think, Naomi, on that?
I think that's completely ratchet to ask for gas money. It is definitely a poor woman's move. And I do think that if you are going to go on a date, that you need to make sure you have your own money as well, because anything can happen. At the end of the day, anything can happen on that date. So you always want to make sure that you're able to, that you always have money to cover yourself. But it is definitely ratchet to ask for gas money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what's another thing y'all feel like is ratchet to ask for? Because you said nails, so if you want to just say that and say how you... No, I'm serious. Like, I feel like...
Okay. So, I mean, me personally, I do think that it is ratchet to ask for nail money. Now, what I will say is that it depends on how you ask for it. And I think that it depends on the context and the amount of time that you've been speaking to a man. But in my experience, and me dating a plethora of different men at different ages, I recently had a man, I had a conversation with him at the bar when I was freestyling, and he inserted in the conversation that he had a woman that asked him for nail money, and he feels like, as a woman, that's part of your maintenance regime, and that's something that you should already be doing for yourself anyway.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. Yeah.
It's just like washing your ass and put on your underwear and putting on deodorant. Like, you're not going to ask a man to buy you deodorant or thongs or bra or tampons, as I said before.
Oh, no.
So, you know, this is a part of it's a part of you and your upkeep as a woman. Now, if you want him to treat you to the spa or something of that sort, or maybe if he wants to treat you to your nails because he sees that your nails are nicely done and he wants to, you know,
contribute to
give you that as a generous gift, then that's different. But
Yeah.
to outrightly ask
Asking.
for nail money, I think, to me, in my personal opinion, I think that's ratchet.
Yeah, and I like your perspective on stuff, because when you said that in the chat, I was like, no. But then now that you're saying it, like, now that you're explaining it the way I assume you had some type of explanation behind it, that definitely makes sense. Like, bitch, you should already have your hair and nails done.
Right.
It should already be done. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not... At the same time, I feel like a lot of girls rush into asking that and they haven't built no type of relationship. If a dude knows your nails are broken, he's going to want to pay for them. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be like, oh, I need nail money. But I think the finesse of the situation is, look, my nails broke. Send a picture and see his response. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of dudes be like, oh, that's a personal problem. Or they be like they said in Whole Tactics, I got you next week. The I got you next week, nigga, is... It's a dub. To me, it's a dub. Like,
he'll never hear from me again.
Yeah, he would never hear from me again. And also, I feel like when asking for money and you all of a sudden, you've been talking to this dude for 2 days and then your car has broken down, right? My whole thing is, like, with me, I never had to send no proof of, like, the type of things or situations that I get into. But I feel like once the relationship is built, that's the trust part. So all these pictures and shit that y'all sending, low-key is not necessary if the trust is built already, you know? Like, oh, let me send a picture of this because this happened. Like, yeah, y'all, that's the little finesses, $75 here, $100 there. But the overall big finesse and turning these trick daddies into sugar daddies, and he's saying like, oh, well, look, I'm going to send you $1,200 at every first because I know, you know, you deserve it, basically. That's the type of niggas that we fuck with, right? That you deserve it. Or... when I say niggas, I just mean men, right? That's the type of men that you mess with. He's like, oh, because I know you deserve it or whatever. That's the whole turning the trick daddy into a sugar daddy, because he knows every month that he has to, in order to maintain this relationship, he needs to give you X amount of dollars. Do you get what I'm saying about that, Naomi?
Yes. Absolutely. I mean...
because the $50 here... they $50 in these niggas to death. Y'all keep, oh, let me get $50, and then they going $50 y'all to death. And I said this in the chat, and I said this on my videos. Do not let these men $50 and $100 you to death, because that is chump change, y'all. We can spend $50. I think we just spent $50 right now. You know what I'm saying? We can spend $50. $50 can be spent. $100 can be spent. You know what I'm saying? Quickly, it's gone at the blink of an eye. So yeah.
I mean, I can make $50 in 15 minutes off of services that I do on my side business. So
exactly.
$50 for me to do all that mouth work, like that lip service work to a man to try and get him, finesse him out of $50. To me, it's not worth it.
It isn't.
If I'm gonna finesse a man, it's going to be for over $100. And I mean, even $100 to me is chump change, but like,
it's
I mean,
something.
$100 is $100.
Yeah.
So,
and that's not to like talk about women who are getting $50 and $100, but we telling y'all that look at the bigger picture. And we were actually talking about this, how there's a lot of YouTubers and their channels are trying to tell y'all to focus on the big picture. And I'm telling y'all, scam these niggas now. Finesse them now. Take them for everything they got right now. But in the long run, y'all, we trying to make it so the niggas that's giving you $5,000. And she even, Naomi has said in the chat before, a man has gave her $30,000. And I believe it. Her mouthpiece is legit. You know what I'm saying? So in the long run, y'all will let these men $50 you to death, and he thinks that he can have a whole relationship from you because he's $50 you. The only person that can send me $50 is an online sugar daddy that I've never met. I've never met you. I never touched your hand, caressed you. $50. Go ahead, send me $50. Other than that, no.
It's a lot of acting that comes with this. So Halle Berry is not accepting no $50 checks.
Yes, right. And I said,
period.
Yes, a man is so.
yep, if you're comfortable with $50, he will be too. That is so true.
Yes, a man is trainable, and
Yep.
if you train him to give you $50 a week, that man will show up with that $50, and he may even show up with a penny less, because that's just the shit that these men be on.
She said a penny less. Go to hell. She said a penny less. I'm not.
He might give you 4 quarters for the last time.
Right. You hear me?
He will try to play.
They will try, and that's why I said when they were like saying like, oh, should I do a pay per meet? First off, he's either looking for a prostitute or he's looking to shortchange you. Cause the next time y'all meet up, yes, it's when guys give you like a sugar daddy really, really tricks. They like, okay, every time I meet you, I'm gonna give you $200.
Escorts do.
Yeah, and it's so funny because I be saying that a meet fee is to establish the relationship and knowing that he's serious. But you're not. I'm not an escort. I'm not a prostitute. You're not giving me $200 every time we meet. That's just not gonna happen. I need to know that I'm gonna get money for you whether we meet or not. So I think like a lot of girls will be like doing this pay per meet thing. Y'all, the third date, he not bringing money. I'm telling y'all, these pay per meets, they not bringing money. Maybe not even the second date. All of a sudden it's like, oh, I don't got it. Or it's always
Excuses.
something. It's always excuses with them about these pay per meets. I promise y'all.
You really got to set a standard, you guys.
Yeah.
You do. And then the ones that's going to meet it, they're going to be the ones worth all the acting. Okay?
Absolutely. Kendra just said that she hasn't even met the man, but he wants to invest in her business.
Mm-hmm.
And I did want to say something because, I mean, in doing this, y'all have to realize that men will talk shit all day just to get you to...
Interested.
Men will talk shit to lure you in. So I will say this, don't believe a man until he does it.
Yep.
Men are supposed to be of action. A man's place in this world is to show you tangible items, things that you can see and manifest in your hand as a physical, tangible item. So if a man tells you that he's going to invest in your business, I would not believe him until he invests in your business.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's nice to hear and it's nice to think that he will do it, but men will tell you anything.
Anything.
Either get in your pants or
even if they're giving you money, they're going to tell you anything. Even if they give you money, they're still going to tell you anything. So why not get the money while they telling you anything? You know what I'm saying?
You can tell me whatever.
Yep.
Keep on speaking so you can keep on raining on me. But don't believe a man until he actually shows you. Or shows proof that he's, you know what I'm saying? Like, or he sends you the money, then you can say he's invested. I mean, again, it's nice to hear the man say that.
Yep.
But again, like the guy told me he's going to take me to the Grammys. Motherfucker, I don't believe your ass until I'm on the plane to LA.
This guy, for people who are not in the group chat, she's been talking to this guy for a while, and he's actually in the music industry, right? Or
yeah, he's a digital. He is. Oh my God, what is he? He's head of digital for Epic Records, which is under Sony. But
so he wants to take her to the Grammys. So that's the situation that she's talking about. Well, she's referring to. Yeah, but she's been talking to him for a while. So
I don't believe nobody until they do what they say they're gonna do.
And we can't be so excited with the bare minimum. Like, we can't be so excited. Like, even if he does send $50, $100, showing appreciation is cool, but we're not about to be excited like you just changed my whole life.
And I said this, I'm learning too. I had an online sugar daddy, and I was letting him send me $50, and like I think he was sending me $25 before, $50 before, and I would be like, thank you, or whatever. But then he, in the same mouth, y'all, he told me that his son's wedding is $30,000. You know, in the same breath, he told me, and then he's telling me he's paying for their vacation. Their honeymoon, all that. Their honeymoon's $10,000. Like, I'm just like, okay, you're paying for this. You're not saying nobody's helping you or nothing, but you want a $50 meal to that?
That's an insult.
It really was. It really was. And then he brought his son a car or whatever. So I was asking for the wrong shit. I was so quick to be like, oh my God, like sending him the fake nail picture, sending him my Fashion Nova card. When I shopped at Fashion Nova, I don't shop at them anymore. But when I shopped, I was sending him my card. He want to clear that out or whatever. Y'all, that's cute. That's cute and all. But keep that for the trick niggas. Keep that for the trick daddies. Because at the end of the day, y'all trying to make these sugar daddies into trick daddies, and y'all missing y'all blessings. Because he won't give you $50. Oh, should I dub him? If he won't give you $50, oh, should I not go on a date with him? Y'all, this might be the one. I know meat feed, I say this all the time. Meat fees is important. It's important. But do not keep dubbing or curving these guys because they won't give you $50 for your nails. That means nothing to somebody who is a millionaire. That means nothing to somebody who is investing. It's pennies. It's chump change. It's chump change.
Yeah.
And I think, like, a lot of times when I post my little things, like, oh, yeah, try to get a MacBook, try to get all that, because I know I can spot a trick daddy a mile away. Somebody telling you that their love language is gifts, okay, take them to the mall. But if somebody's telling you, okay, yeah, I just sold my business to Sony, and you Google his net worth, and he's worth $5 million, and you're offended that he won't give you $50, oh, because you try to $50 him to death, and then when he does give you $50, you're offended that he won't give you more. You done already set the standard. You like $50. I did it before too, y'all. I just gave y'all a scenario. I did it before too. And then what do you guys have any other suggestions on how to ask for money and what's like ways to get more than what they are getting? Or does anybody have a scenario where they need help with, like, say if you have something that's going on right now and you want to ask us, and maybe we can just go ahead and figure it out for you.
Well, to answer your first question, I always go for the big amounts. I feel like once you set a standard, like you already take care of your own priorities, you know, and things that are, you know, important to you. I'm asking for like $1,000 or more type of investment. And it could be in the form of a project, let's say like a music video, or it could be in the form of like, I just asked this guy to pay my car off. Like not car note, like I need my car paid off.
Right, and she has a Mercedes, y'all. Really nice one. As a matter of fact, I love it.
Thank you. But yeah, that's the type of stuff that I'm going for because it'll help you weed out a lot quicker, you know, what people can
And that's
afford.
what Naomi was saying too. Like she was saying that she goes for the people who's going to invest in her business. So I don't think that you two are more so worried about the $100 or $200 for y'all hair. Y'all more worried about the bigger finesse. And it makes sense. It makes sense. But I feel like people need to start from somewhere, you know?
Oh,
they need to start from somewhere.
For sure. I just wouldn't say like, you know, maintenance stuff. I just feel like, you know, a man is attracted to the fantasy of a woman, you know, kind of already being put together. So I feel like we should kind of already have that covered. Maybe, like you said, the fake nail. If you break a nail, if you got a guy that doesn't really have a lot of money and you want to just, you know, finesse him out of nails and stuff like that, that's cool. But I don't.
But let's be real, like, we need to have jobs, y'all. Like, we need to have
If you
jobs.
need one, yeah, for sure.
We should be working as
Repeat.
as women.
Honey, I didn't hear you. Louder for the people in the back.
We need to have jobs, sis. We need a job. Okay?
You can't be desperate. I think
should
you
be
said this in your
able to
video.
pay for your own $50 nails. Like, we need a job. We don't need to be out here working off of these men. Like, it's because you're going to come off desperate and you're going to come off broke.
And they can smell it a mile away.
Y'all not. And then also to go off of that, again, I done finesse full time. I think Naomi said she done finesse full time or solely getting, like, your main income was getting money out of niggas or men or whatever the case is. But here's my thing is, y'all not Halle Berry, y'all not Zendaya, she can't really act that good, but y'all not none of those actresses where y'all can really play a role. It's clear. So you hop into this game and you think like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get money out of these dudes or whatever. Some of y'all don't even have the basics down. Some of y'all don't know how to cry on point. I'm crying right now. I don't know why, but I can cry on point. I'm telling y'all, at a drop,
I need $1,000 right now.
right, a drop of a hat. Some of y'all don't even know. Some of y'all be forgetting y'all aliases. All right, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, like, I seen it. I seen this girl because the dude was like, this is a screenshot, but the dude was saying like her name, and she was like, oh no, my name is this, and he's like, sent her a screenshot of her saying that her name was something else. Come on now, y'all. Some of y'all can't even get the basic things down, and y'all don't want to get a job. Y'all don't want to go to Target or Ross to see if they're hiring. That I'm baffled. I'm shocked.
Right. Even if you're working part-time, it's something.
Yes, it's something.
You got to be able to maintain what you have because, again, once you go into desperate mode, that is when, you know, you have the women who get trafficked. You have the women who get raped. You have the women who get in these situations that it's dangerous because you're out here being desperate for a man's money, and men will take advantage of you in your desperate moment.
Yes, I say that all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
They see you're desperate. Y'all, we can pretend like we gonna do this and do that with them because that's the finesse. But you will get raped trying to get into a game and trying to act and portray like you're trying to be Chanel. Or you're trying to be Naomi, or you're trying to be Aaron. Like, you need to be yourself, the best version of yourself. Because if you know that you can get yourself out of that type of situation, because I know I can, y'all. I got some stories to tell. But some of y'all can't. So y'all putting yourselves in those situations, and it's kind of dangerous. Well, it is dangerous, not kind of dangerous.
Right.
And also to go off of what Saint Amelia said, Saint Amelia Rowe, she did go ahead. She sent me her success story. She did go ahead and get a guy to buy her a laptop at Best Buy for $2,000. Okay, after she read Whole Tactics. Again, all that y'all information ain't coming from me. Yeah, right. She said I'm not getting $75 for nails. She said I'm not getting $75 for nails. I'm getting $2,000 for a laptop. Go girl, do your thing. I need to post her success story. I'm gonna get all the like. Finesse. Yeah, it is a good finesse too. Because at the end of the day, y'all, you guys. Another thing is, y'all scared to ask for money, but y'all also get scared when they ask for sex. But that's gonna be a whole nother lie for a whole nother day. But my thing is, closed mouths don't get fed. And also, in the great words of Pimp C, to break the trick, you gotta play the role. So if you guys are playing this role of this college student who is somewhat struggling, not too much struggling or whatever, I don't know why it would be hard to ask for a MacBook. Or hard to ask for your tuition to get paid. Do you guys Naomi, do you get what I'm saying though? Like, if you're playing the perfect role, shouldn't it be easy to just ask for that kind of stuff? Like, y'all let me know what y'all think about that.
It works every time, honestly. It works every time. And the thing is like, again, I think that women, because they go into it with this whole mindset of I don't have to have sex to get money, and you don't have to have sex to get money, but it's the role that you play.
It's the finesse.
If you always make the man feel like he's going to get it, then he will always get it. But the minute you tell a man no, just think about a child. When you tell a child no, what do? They shut down, right? They shut down completely. You have to think of a man like a child. Men are nothing but big-ass kids. That's all they are. They are so immature. Like, these men out here, they are so immature. And they try to put on these big boy pants with their big boy cars and their big boy money. But they ain't nothing but little kids. So that's how you have to treat them, like little kids.
And most of the time, they're very insecure. So all of that is just a front.
They're very insecure.
That's the tea.
Aaron.
That's the tea.
They're very insecure. And that's why most of them are very... oh my gosh, what's the word I'm trying to say? They're very closed in. Like, they're very, what is that word I'm trying to say? I don't know. But
introverts?
Introverts. Thank you. Men are introverts. And you can see that. Like, if you go out, and that's why I tell y'all to go out and people watch. Like, just go out and watch people. Just watch how men and women interact with each other, and you will gain so much knowledge on. Sometimes you gotta just sit back and study for 3 months, and not even finesse.
Not even finesse.
Sit back and read and study for 3 months. And just be and just allow yourself to take in the information, because if you jump in like without the knowledge, without the books, without the listening to Chanel and her videos and really doing like instead of just
there's other YouTubers to listen to too, YouTubers and books and I mean it's so much information.
When you go to these high-end stores, Saks and Neiman Marcus, you will see girls finessing men out of bags and shoes and everything else.
Right.
You can just see how they interact. It's like you'll see a very young, beautiful girl and somebody old as hell. Insecure. Maybe not old, but just kind of introverted, and he's there with some girl that's picking out every single thing that she wants.
And I wanted to do this in another video about about what race of men spend money or ethnic groups that spend money, and it's gonna get kind of triggering in that video. But I want to just say, something that I've never had a problem with any race of men spending. I've never had a problem with any race of men spending money, and I think it's because each time, like Naomi has said in the chat, you gotta be cultured, y'all. You gotta be cultured. No, you don't have to be Albert Einstein. You don't have to be the smartest. You don't have to be the sharpest tool in the toolbox. But a movie or two, A movie or two would help. A book or two would help. You know what I'm saying? If you're messing with somebody who is from India and you don't know nothing about their you don't even know you never had curry food. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't kill you to eat some curry.
No, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't. And another thing is, like, a lot of times when I meet, especially white men or whatever, and my whole finesse with them is Dana. That's the persona that I give them, and that's my alter ego or whatever. But a lot of times when I meet, like, white men and stuff like that, like, a lot of them love sports. Like, y'all know they love them some baseball.
Especially in Texas.
You know, especially in Texas or whatever. And I go to games with them, y'all. You have to build these relationships, and it's so easy when I'm with them to, like, ask for something. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, definitely ask for something in person. It's nothing. It's nothing to ask for something. It's way easier in person. Yeah, it's way easier in person. And I think that some of you will text a dude and ask them for something or whatever, but you can't even name his favorite football team, or you can't even name, his favorite food. These are certain things that, like, women don't really pay attention to that dudes do pay attention to. Like, because that they love food and they love sports. I feel like.
Yeah. Or even his favorite drink. You know what I mean?
Oh, his favorite drink. That is too. And another thing I was saying too, when girls were saying, like, oh, should I drink on dates with sugar daddies or something like that? I feel like you gotta loosen up a little bit. Yeah. So to show that you trust him or whatever, I would let him order my drink. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, what do you think? Or something like that, right?
Now, don't get messed up.
Yeah, don't let them sip nothing.
You never get messed up. You never drink too much to where you can't control yourself, and you never get yourself in a situation to where they could do something like that. But yeah, but you definitely, I think it's okay to have a drink.
Okay, so Naomi, you can answer that question. Recommend other YouTubers for them to watch. Somebody just asked it.
So my girl, Shira71. I'll type it in the thing.
Yeah, type all those in there. I love Chrissy. I think Chrissy has a really good I forget what it's called, but the Art of Feminine or something like that. She has a series that she did. Y'all, she killed it. She knows how to date men of higher caliber. Chrissy is good.
Especially for dark-skinned women.
Especially for dark-skinned women. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I even though I'm light-skinned, I still watch her because I can get information from her just because I'm a woman.
Yeah, I think it's just women in general, but for dark-skinned women, especially, like, some girls in the chat was saying, like, oh, well, I'm not going to say her name, but yeah, y'all, skin complexion, they love it all. Stop playing. It's the confidence about it. I'm dark-skinned myself, and it ain't never been an issue. It ain't never been a motherfucking issue.
Is a lot of these men that are, giving out money and stuff, they have fetishes.
Yeah.
So they may have already a wife or a girlfriend or whatever that kind of fits the mold of what they are supposed to want. What's that other girl,
Michaela? Go ahead.
But they definitely have, like, other preferences. Like, if you guys have ever been to, like, strip clubs, you'll notice it's not, only black guys. It's always different. Even if you go to, like, a black strip club, there's always different types of races because they have fantasies about black women. At the end of the day, no shade to any other race, but black women, like, we're kind of lit.
Right.
Like, we just kind of have a, whether it's light skin, dark skin, whatever, like, men have that kind of fantasy, especially if they've never really dated a dark skin or a black woman in general.
In general, exactly. And to speak on that, when you go to salons, or if you have a salon or something that you go to, or a bar that you go to, get to know these people because they can help you finesse. I have my favorite nail shop where I would bring in all the tricks, and I would tell them it's $160. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just for a full set. Tell them it's $160. Tell them it's $200. Even the bartenders, that's gonna pay for my next set. Even the bartenders will tell y'all, like, look, there's another girl, Naomi, that you were talking about. Can you put her in the it was like Michaela. Yeah, Michaela, yeah. And like you put it, I think you put it in there, yeah. So anyway, get to know these bartenders and stuff because we want them to order our drinks for them, for us, but we don't want them to, like, go ahead and get our drinks. Yeah, don't leave your drinks unattended, but that's common sense. I'm sorry if your mama didn't tell you that, your auntie didn't tell you that. It's a lot of stuff where I'm just like, dang, can I not say this because some of y'all don't have common sense? But yeah, don't leave your drinks unattended.
No, they will try to finesse you.
Yeah, anybody. That's a scrub off the street. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And you gotta think about it.
You go in finessing, you end up coming out finesse.
Exactly.
Just talk about that.
Okay. Trust
Just
me.
talk about that, right? You go in thinking like, and then okay. So another thing I want to touch on was when someone said movies, y'all. I watch a lot of period movies. So it'd be like Marie Antoinette, the other bowling girl, Queen Elizabeth, y'all. Those type of movies. I'm telling y'all, they was marrying these women off to the rich and the wealthy. So I'm saying like when you watch movies like that, you get cultured into like before time, y'all. Before all this here, motherfuckers was not getting married for love. They were getting married for status. They were getting married for land. So when I tell y'all, stop letting these men call y'all queens if they not giving us no land. We don't got no lands. We don't got no titles. How am I your queen? They love to finesse y'all with that queen and king. Girl, don't even got a castle, don't got nothing or whatever. So y'all watch those movies and get cultured. I'm trying to think. My mind is all over the place. But there's other movies where you can watch and you can see like women been finessing since before time.
And at the
Before
end of the
time.
day, men are meant to be providers. Like I think you said this in hella videos. Men are meant to be providers. So women from the beginning of time were attracted to the men that could provide. And that's just that.
Right.
Like whatever it is that she's wanting. I think Cleopatra, she was caught in between two very powerful men. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She wasn't like, and that's just kind of, she had her own money, but it was still
Right.
like,
And have your own, like you said, have a job.
Yeah.
Have a job.
Yeah, the finesse is when you got your own money.
Because then you can set a standard and
What-
not lower it.
What did the queen, what did Lil' Kim say? Why spend mine when I can spend yours, okay?
Yes.
Exactly.
And you'll find yourself lowering your standard when you don't already have your own thing
Oh, a good
going.
woman. Okay, yeah. That's
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You don't
Oh
wanna-
my
You
God.
don't want to let a guy, because you need this. You need 500, but he offers 200, so you're like, well, I kind of need that too, so you're taking 200.
Ugh.
Let's be focused
I've
on
been
being
there.
our own kind of
Been
like
there.
independent. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like we kind of got to have our own stuff going because that's gonna make a man do more. When you can do the bare minimum for yourself, it's like the sky's the limit with him because you already got this covered.
The
So-
bare minimum. Thank you. We are getting them to pay our rent, but we already have our rent money for the first of the month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the rent money, we can use it for
extra.
leisure.
Exactly.
Use it for that little trip to Hawaii you've been planning.
Period.
But as someone has said, when they ask you, are you getting money from anyone else? Like, y'all, either way, you can say no and be like, no, I'm only getting it for you. Or you can say yes, like, you're not providing me 100% with everything that I need. So, yes, I do have other people that are, giving me money. Supporters. And I think that men love competition, too. Just like, well, I don't know if women do. I like a little bit of competition. But men love to know that
A
there's
little bit,
somebody
it's
else.
fine.
Yeah, that there's somebody else providing for
Looking
you
for
as well.
you.
And the girl said in the chat, too, where she had said, like, she had posted a Craigslist ad, got a sugar daddy, and then he said take down the ad, and she's like, well, you're not giving me everything to for my bills. Oh, I need to charge my phone.
I definitely will tell them my bills are about $8,000 a month.
Yeah, and you're not giving me nowhere near
not-
that.
yeah,
so,
you're not
and
able
I
to-
wait, but I
Is that
appreciate
something
what
you're
you
interested in doing?
right, and I appreciate what you do. But like I have other things. I have other things going for me.
Do you want to make this exclusive? If so, I mean, we can make that arrangement as well if that's something you're interested in doing. I mean, you just got to find a way to nicely let them know, like,
What
hey,
you
I'm
use.
willing.
Okay,
And I
so
like the way you said that, Aaron, because it was very feminine. It was very soft. It was very, it wasn't. And again, it's not what you say.
It's
how you say
how
it.
you say it.
How you say it?
And we have to really get rid of the masculine tone in our voices.
Period. Because they want us to
and we
submit. That's what they want. They want to feel like they have someone submitting to them so they can provide.
Absolutely, and we should play that role. That's called playing the role.
Mm-hmm.
We have to play the role, and sometimes we just have
Excuse
to
me.
not even lower ourselves, but we have to humble ourselves in that moment because
Yes.
if you know that you picked the right target and you know you threw the bait out there and you got the fish, you got to wheel that
Where's
fish
that
in.
Google
And
Duo?
It's a thrill, I think. I don't even know what that is.
It's a
Do
thrill.
you
I
own
love
it?
the chase.
Do you own it?
I mean, honestly, as a woman, I don't want to admit it, but I love the chase. I love the challenge. I love it.
I do
And you
too.
can see it in my messages. Like when I'm messaging these men and they're talking to me, I love challenging them. I think it's so funny because a lot of them, they get hung up on that because they've never had a woman that talked to them like that.
Exactly.
But it's the mix of being confident but also being feminine. You have to be able to mix
And that's
And
something
very
that
docile. It's like kind of like, oh, really? Is that what you want to do?
right.
Okay. Like, you got to give them all of that.
And you know
like,
what? And I want to go off of that too, because it is very important to be feminine, because sometimes I feel like I do come off real rah-rah to a lot of dudes and a lot of men, and I always come off like that. And I think it's
You're just
because,
passionate.
yeah, I think I'm passionate, and I also think because, my personality is like a little real and a little ratchet, a little ghetto or whatever,
Outgoing.
but it works for me. No, I'm serious. It works for me, but I don't feel like this would work for everybody. And I feel like a lot of times, I know the time and the place, but sometimes when I'm at restaurants, especially with the sugar daddy I had got off of Bumble, when I was at restaurants and I would do this with my hands or whatever, and he'd be like, I just love how genuinely passionate you are about things. And I'm like, yeah, I am, ain't I? Like, because that's basically him saying, like, bitch, you're using your hands a little too much. I love how you're passionate, but bring it down. That's how I felt like that he was doing it. And that's okay. Because it gets you back in, you can get back into reality, like, okay, get back in character, because you got a little bit of ratchet there. Basically. Yes, like Delicious, y'all. Watch that video I posted on Patreon. Delicious was playing a role like, what kind of car is this? Oh my God, the doors do that? Like, girl.
No, Delicious plays.
She was in that millionaire car talking about what kind of doors. Girl, you done been in probably all type of rappers' cars. And no shade to Delicious, because like, she doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? I love her. But that's the type of role. Like, she was real feminine about it. Like, oh my God, I picked you. I have good taste. Like, yes. Yeah. Yeah, you picked him. You got good taste. I'm telling you, she went off.
But I'm gonna be acting like I don't know what is going on in here.
Right. So let me tell you something.
How do I work it?
Right. Range Rover? How do you say it? No, just wait. Range Rover?
Like, does this car drive itself? Is this the car that comes with the driver?
Okay.
Right. No, seriously.
Exactly.
Yeah, I definitely think so. And then, God, I just seen something, but I had totally missed it. Oh, no, I typed it in, what apps to use to FaceTime them or whatever. And y'all, read the books, read Whole Tactics, read The Art of Seduction. I have someone.
Robert Greene.
Yeah, and then also there's another one. Oh, Men Don't Like Women Like You. I'm actually reading that one right now because someone recommended it in the chat.
Men Love Bitches.
Men Love Bitches. And also the Gold Digger's Guide to Success or something like that. Is that one? And
I
then
feel like I've heard that.
The Sugar Baby Bible, y'all, it's no longer on the internet. I think it had too much finesse in it. But I do have somebody who did a review on it on Tumblr, and I have the link on Patreon, and it's really good. That book was really good. I don't know what happened.
Available on
nowhere.
Who's the author?
I looked everywhere. I forget the author's name. Let me look right now.
You should be able to find it on their page or something.
Y'all, it is gone. Let me see. Sugar Baby. Yeah, go ahead.
Too much Patron.
I think somebody.
I bet you it was a bunch of little pussy ass men that got it taken off.
It's by L. And if you guys find it, let me know. But I looked high and low for it, and I cannot find it. But someone on Tumblr did like a whole freaking review, broke it down, put the most important parts, and I really feel like that book was the Sugar Baby Bible. I feel like that book is where people should be going. Sugar babies, because some of us just finesses. Some of us don't want allowances, which we all should want some type of allowance. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like, that book, I feel like it broke it down to where it was like. And another thing that is in the book, and it's something that I haven't did yet, but y'all, investing in like a Chanel bag or something like that. So when you go out to restaurants or go out to places, they know the standard. If you walk around with a Chanel bag, do you think that he's gonna go to Target and buy you a fucking backpack? No, because he sees how you're carrying yourself and the stuff you have. And not saying that you have to do that, but I'm just saying that as far as presentation, it is nice to have a $5,000 bag on your shoulder. You know? I don't even have one, y'all, but I'm just saying, like, I really. The fact that they're
especially when you're going for a certain caliber of a man.
Yes,
Going
definitely.
for a man who's a multi-millionaire, even if you just have one designer bag. Like,
yes, just one is an investment.
It sets the standard for him, and it allows him to see, okay, she takes care of herself. She, just like, with your hair, your nails, your feet, the way you dress, your makeup, all of that, the way you speak, your whole presentation is how a man is going to treat you. Period.
Always.
Period.
Yeah.
So if you come in with, you know, I don't.
It's to the right.
I don't do name brand stuff, neither Chanel, but like I have a few pieces
Yep.
that will elevate my look. You know what I mean? Overall.
Gucci,
And at the end of the
Guilty,
day-
their perfume, bomb, worth an
Yeah.
investment,
No, for sure.
worth the
Yeah,
investment.
definitely
Coco
invest in
Chanel,
good perfume.
Coco Mademoiselle is my favorite Chanel perfume. That's the one.
Yeah, that'd be bringing them all in.
For real. Okay.
Period. Especially
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, y'all don't have to. Yeah, although I like their stuff, I got bags from Ross, all that type, but I get like, you know, the nicer looking ones, but that's good. But we're saying as far as investing, you go ahead and invest in one or get you somebody to buy you one because that's going to bring in the big money in the long run. Because people are going to see the way you look, the way you act, and they're going to be like, okay, well, look, I'm not bringing her $100 when she walking around with a $7,000 bag, you know? And there's bags that...
On all my sugar daddy dates, my first date, I always wear my Chanel. I have one Chanel bag. I always wear that bag on those dates because it just sets a standard. Like, no, I make sure I, put on my jewelry so they know a bitch already got it. Period.
Yes.
Right.
That's facts because that's especially again when you're going for a certain caliber of man, it's not for every man, but it's definitely for a certain caliber of a man.
But it's good that they know because even the ones that can't afford it, they will step their game up to what they can do.
Right. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you can weed out the people on that too, Aaron. So yeah, you're right.
Exactly. My best friend dates a guy that works at Pepsi. Okay, and he got her a Rolex for her birthday. He
sure
works
did.
at Pepsi.
He sure. I seen the proof, y'all.
But my best
He
friend
sure
drives
did.
a Maserati. She has, she already has her stuff together. So he felt like he had to come correct.
Yes. Preach. I'm telling y'all, cause I'm like, cause it's certain girls where I'm just like, yeah, I'm not surprised that he said that to you because I see how you look. Do you think I'm surprised that he said that to you? No, I'm not. But do I feel like you can level up with your style, losing weight, getting it together? Of course, anybody can. It's not impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, get a little lipo. That ain't gonna stop me. But what I'm saying is, everybody. No, I'm serious. Cause really, anybody can be the Instagram models y'all see, or be the. Cause if you look at the higher caliber men, they really aren't necessarily with the girls with the big butts. No offense to both of us or whatever, but they really aren't. They are with the slim, fit looking women. And that's what I'm trying to get to.
Active. They want somebody that's active, fun, bad bitch. I'm right at this. They want that vibe.
Right, exactly.
They want to feel like,
And they love them a little fit little chick that knows they got a real nice basic swag, y'all. A basic little swag.
Sometimes they do too much. Everybody doesn't need a full face beat. If you don't have acne, you don't have to be beat. Sometimes it's the natural look that you can work for yourself.
The natural look with the Chanel bag and booyah. Exactly. You got them, okay? So stop trying to go or what y'all think is the norm on the internet because y'all are attracting the dusties, okay? Don't go get the ass shots and stuff. Y'all attracting the dusties. The man who spend money do not care about that. Go to the gym 2 or 3 times a week. Get some lipo. I'm telling y'all, and life's good. I promise y'all.
Seriously.
Everything will be fine.
Seriously.
Absolutely. You're right. You're only going to attract ratchets and hood dudes. Straight like that.
You said you wanted to get into knowing which guys to ask for money?
I think no, I didn't cover that, but okay, because me and Naomi had talked about that earlier. Yeah, one of y'all can speak on it. So Naomi, I was saying which guys to ask for money from. Like how do you guys know? So wait, let's start with Aaron. How do you know what guy you would ask for money from?
Okay, so I'm the kind of person who lives a very active lifestyle. So I'm constantly throwing in there what I'm doing. Oh, I'm headed to the gym. Oh, I'm headed to the mall. Oh, I'm going to get my hair done. Oh, I'm going to get my nails done. Oh, I'm going to get my lashes done. I always throw that kind of stuff in there. So if a guy never even offers, I kind of already know, like, okay, I'm going to have to ask him. You know what I mean? A lot of the times when you already have a lot going and, you kind of have chosen the right type of guy, as far as he says that he's generous, he says that he likes to cater to women. If you've already gone through those checkpoints and then you get to a point where he hasn't offered anything, you're telling him, oh, I'm headed to get my nails done. Oh, I'm getting you in the shopping mall, and you're sending him pictures in the dressing room, and he never offers to buy anything. That's when I'm gonna ask, because it's like, okay, you know that I spend money on a daily, and you've not offered a single dollar. So that's what I will ask. But generally, when you kind of already set a standard of what your lifestyle is, they will offer. I find that they will offer.
Same. And what about you, Naomi?
I believe the same thing. I definitely, even if I'm not quote unquote busy, I will act like I'm busy.
Yep.
And I will definitely tell them, you know, I'm doing this, that, and the third. You know, I do go to the gym pretty much almost every day. So that is the truth. But,
That's good.
you know, I may tell them, oh, you know, I'm going to the spa, or, you know, I'm going to yoga, or, oh my gosh, I have a like tonight, I told the guy that I went on a date with tonight that I had a conference call at 8. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
it's like I'm always like,
Oh my God, conference call. I haven't heard that one. Yes, let me write that down.
I use that all the time.
Y'all so funny. Conference
Sorry,
call.
I'm on a conference call. I'll give you a call back.
What? And I work in the industry where I should be saying conference call. Like, what?
Yep.
Yeah, so it just shows them, you know, okay, she's always on the go, so I'm going to have to really do something to get her attention. I'm going to have to do something to really get her to pay attention to me. Instead of you, because most women are sitting around waiting for him to call, waiting for you to call. And it's like, men don't want that. They want to be able to chase you. So I absolutely agree with what Aaron said, like the way to, and I like to call it vetting. You know, you're vetting this man. And we were talking about this earlier, Chanel, like, you know, you need to know you need to have some type of knowledge about the financial field and money when you're dating men of caliber. Like, if you don't know anything about money, you know what I'm saying, and you go into a date and a man tells you, you know, oh, you know, I have $1 million. Okay, he may have $1 million in assets, but
not
those
liquid.
assets, are they liquidated? Is he able to touch those assets whenever he needs to? If he's tied up for 15 years, then you shit out of luck, sis, because guess what? That money, you won't be able to touch it for 15 years. So, you know, we need to really know, like, what type of men we're working with here. And that's how you're able to differentiate a trick versus a sugar daddy, because a trick may have money, but it's not liquidated. Whereas a sugar daddy, he has assets and he has liquidated cash, meaning that he can touch that money whenever he wants to. And he may also make money in his sleep. So it's levels to this. It's levels. It's not just, oh, he got money. Oh, he makes $100,000. Or, oh, he makes $300,000. Okay, he may make $300,000, but does he have kids? Is he paying a divorce?
Does he have still loans, student loans? Is he paying
lawsuits?
Yeah,
I
lawsuits.
done dealt with dudes that was going through lawsuits.
Yeah, I done went through damn lawsuits. So.
And then he just filed for bankruptcy. Like, it's so many. So it's a lot to think about. It's not just, oh, he got money. You got to be able to do the vetting process, and that's what
bad credit. You can have money and have bad credit.
Yeah, day one for me is I'm listening to him talk, baby talk, just talk. I don't say anything about myself first date. I don't say nothing. I may say 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences. He asks me, okay, so back to you. You know, I want to know everything.
She said, okay, back to you.
Yes. I need to know about your money situation, because that's going to tell me whether or not I want to be on day 2, or if there is going to be a day 2, whether I'm going to put you in a trick category or I'm going to put you in the sugar daddy category.
Exactly. I'll lie and tell them that I have to travel for work. I don't have no job. But I'll lie and tell them I'm traveling for
Well, no,
work.
she has businesses. Don't say it like that, because everybody will think. She has several businesses.
I'm an
so
entrepreneur.
Yeah, she's
for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't clock into any job. I don't have to go anywhere to work. But I'll tell them I'm on business trips and, you know, different stuff like that.
I have said that. Well, I haven't said business trip, but I'm always on a vacation too.
Because I work in a law office.
Yeah. Oh, law office. Okay, sis, get off there. Get off there. Shut up. I'm not gonna play with her.
I'm a clerk at a law office.
But one thing that I want to say, and you know what, I might have to do a whole breakdown of whole tactics on a live or a video or something. But in whole tactics, they said that like sometimes all that hinting towards the money is not. And I forget exactly how he said it, but he was like, sometimes you guys like to hint towards something or whatever. Y'all don't even know how to give hints. So sometimes being direct might be your best bet. But in whole taxes, he also said he might not have said building relationships, but yeah, after a few weeks, a turnoff is asking somebody for money right off the bat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right off the bat. Again, we're talking about men of higher caliber who can spend $600 on a date, and you want $50 for gas. Girl, you just blew your meal ticket. You just blew your meal ticket, because if somebody can spend $600, some people grocery. Well, no, I be spending $300 on groceries, maybe less, and he spends $600 on a damn meal for one fucking night. You know?
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of times some of you don't understand that that when a man has something, if he's generous, he's gonna spend it. He's gonna spend it. And maybe if he doesn't know that he's generous, we gotta finesse him into understanding, actually, you are the type of man to spend money. Here I am. This is the girl to spend money on. Sometimes that's gonna take a little bit finesse, but I feel like immediately you guys wanna throw dudes away because maybe he didn't want to pay for the $50 for the nails, or maybe he didn't want to pay for the $100 for the nails. And we have another girl in the chat, Shayna, who she was about to stop talking to the dude because he was paying child support. And that does go into, now you know what he's paying. Okay, we know he's paying child support. He might have got 2-3 loans out or whatever, because my ex was notorious for taking out a damn loan. But we don't just throw them away because of that, because he might be able to spend the last on you. He might not have that much, or he might be paying child support, but he's still going to spend the last on you. And again, Shayna done said she done ran up $4,000 in credit card bills. I mean, his credit card, $4,000 in the past 2 weeks. So, you know, you just never know. You just never know. But again, it is good to vet them, like she said, and see who you're dealing with, because some people, when they say they paying child support, they really paying child support. And that's all they got to their name. Some people, when they paying loans, the loans is coming out, and that's all they got. The loans is automated. It's coming out of their account. They left with $20 at the end of y'all, I done dated them. We ain't gonna go there. We ain't going to the story time. But yeah, I done dated it.
Is that the one you had to ran out on the back on him?
No, girl, that was my ex-husband that was notorious for taking out a damn loan for family members, friends.
Damn.
At first, I was just like, we're not gonna get into that. But yes, y'all, be careful. Because if they not taking out a loan for you, then you do not need to be dealing with people who, yeah, they make $70,000, but they're not investing it. They're not saving it. They're not doing anything with their money, y'all. It's a dead end. I don't care if he makes $100,000.
Addictions.
Addictions, yep.
Yeah.
But that's what Naomi was saying on the first date. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them say what they gotta say, because man, they will spill the fucking beans. They'll let you know exactly how much they're making, when they're making it, where they're making it at.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. I mean, I would say, for example, the guy that I went on a date with tonight, I met him off of Tinder, and this is the African guy.
Oh, yep.
He owns a barbershop. For 30 years, he's owned a barbershop. But, you know, we know Africans, and we know how Africans do. And we know they got several hustles.
Always.
Okay? So, this man has perfume, he has coat, shoes, you name it, he has it. So, me personally, I put him in the trick category. I'm going to tell y'all why in a second. But, so anyway, so he was telling me about Tinder, and he was telling me about how many women have finessed him because he's so nice, because he's the only boy. Okay, this is all the information I got on one date, all right, y'all? He's the only boy in his family, meaning that he has all sisters. He has 6 sisters, and he's the only boy, and he's the youngest. Okay? The youngest boy. He has one child who is 15. He's only been married once. All right? He has a house. He has a nice little Infinity truck. All right? But he makes his own schedule. He does vending machines and all of this stuff. But he was telling me about how women be finessing him on Tinder. And he was telling me one instance where he put out $1,600 on some tires for this girl, and she ghosted him.
And messing up the game. Why? I don't.
She what?
She ghosted him. She ghosted him. But Naomi, can somebody explain to me, like, what is this ghost thing that we do sometimes, where it's like, because I've done it before. I've ghosted somebody before that's giving me money or whatever. But that was maybe 5-6 years ago. Okay. But the mentality is, if you can get $1,600 out of him, why not try to get more? Like, I just don't understand that part.
I think it's scary.
She told me that she had went away on vacation and that she would like contact him or whatever when she got back. And he was thinking, he was like, she didn't even have to pay me back. Like, I just wanted her company. I just wanted to be around her.
Paying for time, like a real man should do. Period.
Exactly. I wanted to feel like my investment was worth my while. And all I could think was about all Chanel would say, we got to finesse them the right way. That's all I could think. Because even though I'm sitting up here like, yeah, I'm going to finesse you, sir, but all I could think was, I'm going to finesse you the right way. Like, I'm going to finesse you the right way. And,
Y'all, because I done messed up the game before too. Having dudes take out loans and stuff. And, well, not dudes, but my sugar daddy took out a loan and I dipped out. I was just like, oh, it's not worth it. It's not worth the time and effort to get the rest of the loan or whatever. And I feel like that definitely messed up the game. I know that he currently has a sugar baby or whatever, so I don't know if he gives her as much as he gave me and paying bills and stuff, but hopefully she finessed him the right way, because I feel like after me, he was like, nah, I'm not doing all this and doing all that or whatever.
He broke his heart.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like finesse them the right way. I got me a little boo thing, and I'm finessing him the right way. He might get dropped next year. You never know. But I'm still finessing him the right way, period. So building relationships.
Absolutely.
But I want to say one more thing that I woke up this morning, and they was running amok in the chat. And one thing I will say that one of the girls had put in her conversation, because she was trying to get some money out of her SD, and she said, well, you told me that your last SB you gave her this, right? Okay, so this is getting into the conversation Naomi just said. Look, so Naomi just said that he gave a girl $1,600. Naomi, would you bring up, if you asked him for money, he said no, would you bring up that he gave somebody else $1,600?
Never.
Hell no.
How does that not come off insecure, immature? What else? Give me some other adjectives, because I'm just confused on ghetto because we not worried about what he did for the last chick, and again, that's that whole like mentality of, because you heard that he did this. We don't even know. Honestly, Naomi, we don't even know if he gave her $1,600. But in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, noted. He has gave somebody $1,600, possibly, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? That could be the case, right? But I'm not going to bring that up. I don't see the need to bring that up anymore. No. Yes, unclassy, classless, no class. Because I feel like you're coming off very, very insecure. Like, oh, well, you did that for her. You can't do that for me. In the back of my head, if somebody told me they gave somebody $1,600, I would be thinking, okay, well, it's time for me to get 32, and I'm leaving it at that. You will never hear me bring up what he did for the other chick or the next chick. Why? Even when you're dating, y'all stop bringing up the past relationships.
Yeah, never.
Like, nobody wants to hear it. He told you about the trauma. Okay, we heard the trauma. We moving on. We don't need to discuss this ever again or bring that up ever again, because that's going to make them not want to spend money on you, because now it's like, oh, well, all she cares about is the money, and she know I've been hurt before. We don't care about that. We don't really care about whatever. But we got to act like we care. We do got to act like we care. And by acting like we care is not bringing up like, oh, you did that, so you need to do this for me.
Because you don't want to put yourself in the same category as
exactly. And that's what I thought when I saw that. I was like, wait a minute. Why are you even bringing...
kind of what she did to him, why he on his...
She may have...
In the conversation,
licked his whole asshole.
And in the conversation, in the screenshot of... Bless your heart, girl. I'm not talking mess about you, but bless your heart, because I know you probably watching this live. But in the conversation, she had said that he's been hurt by other sugar babies before, and that he just wants to take it slow with her or whatever. And he sent her money before. He sent her like $100 something. And my thing, I feel like that was in good faith. Like, I feel like he sent her $100, like, look, $150 or whatever he sent her. Like, look, I'm serious, but I'm still kind of reserved on giving you X amount of money. So here is $150, right? Why bring up the other girl? You just ruined the whole finesse, because now you sounding like the other girl to me.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Oh, my God.
I don't know nothing about no other women. I don't know what. I don't know what you. I don't ever bring up another female.
Yeah, don't bring up another female, baby girl. And
I'm not bringing up my past experiences either, because as far as you know, every man has always treated me like a queen, and that's what you need to do too.
Yeah. Okay. That's 100. And also,
yes.
Also, another thing is when you're asking for money. Oh, I feel like this video is so long, but this has to be said. When you're asking for money, y'all, the trauma that you're going through, if you have a sick family member or if you're sick yourself or whatever, leave it at the door. Now let me finish that because remember we were talking about that earlier.
Oh my God! All right.
Because it's gonna trigger a few people, and
Leave it at the door.
I it's gonna be triggering. Y'all listen to what she about to say.
Damn. Okay. So, I mean, I guess let's just be real life and use the situation. So there was a situation where, someone was basically taking care of a family member, and the family member was sick. So this is what I will say based on
Bless her heart too.
is
Bless her
that-
heart. But go ahead.
Okay. You never want to. First of all, it's not sexy. Let's just say that it's not sexy. Don't bring up your shit and your problems to a happy conversation when you're just meeting someone. And just think about it like if you were in his shoes and you guys went on a date and the first thing that he said to you was, "Oh my God, my wife is divorcing me and my kid is sick and my mom's dying and blah blah blah." You'll be looking at him like,
You got too many issues.
Bruh.
That's what I would say.
Like, bruh,
You need to
I
focus
don't
on
even
yourself.
care.
That's what I'm
Honestly,
saying.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Don't nobody give a fuck about you or what you got going on.
No.
Nobody cares.
No.
The only person that cares about what you have going on is you.
Yeah.
Not even your family cares about what you got going on.
And that's the truth. Ooh, they don't want to hear it though. They don't want to hear
They
it though.
don't care. They don't care. They want to hear shit. Don't nobody care about what you have going on.
Nobody care about donating to the Salvation Army, the Boys and Girls Club. No. I'm telling y'all. I'm being honest
Blue
and
Cross
true.
Blue Shield.
Blue Cross Blue Shield.
We all
Nobody
got-
cares about that. But let me tell you something. They do care about, oh, here is a chance to meet this beautiful woman and this fantasy life. She don't have no kids, y'all. Please don't bring up them kids.
Don't
Ooh.
bring up the kids. Don't bring up the kids.
Don't bring up the kids. And I don't really want to even go into why not to bring up the kids because when I think of a Victoria's Secret model or when I think of just a sexy woman, I don't think of her kids. And that's how men think. Am I wrong? Like when this is a scenario. So my little boo thing or whatever, we've been talking for years, y'all. I just got custody of my brother. He just realized I got custody of my brother maybe the beginning of June. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not telling him all my business. I'm not running this man off thinking like, but now he knows we done built this relationship. Now you know, okay, yeah, my brother's here. What's up? What's good? You still paying the bills? Okay, you are still paying the bills because I didn't come off like, oh, I need to get custody of my brother. My mama's on drugs. Like, I didn't come off like that. He didn't know none of that because I'm not bringing all that drama to the table, y'all. I'm bringing comedy. I'm bringing beauty. I'm bringing sex. That's all I'm bringing. I'm not bringing none of that other stuff. So a sick family member, leave that at the door. Please leave that and close it. Close the door because we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. This is not the Titanic. This is not Waiting to Exhale. I do not care about your drama. I don't care.
And I have seen, some people that works like with your problems. I never use personal problems. As long as
Oh,
as
yeah,
far
that's
as
a
they
good way.
know,
You're right.
My life is together.
No,
You know
she's
what I'm saying?
right. That does work for some people. But let me tell you something. It don't work for the girls in 5 minutes. You telling him that you just found a knot in your left arm and maybe you got lupus. I don't know. But that, because no.
Not
Like I was
lupus.
telling you earlier, Chanel, like you gotta follow the game plan because in Home Tactics, it literally tells you when to insert these conversations with him. Like he's literally
Whole
telling you
tactics. Go ahead.
the first, the second, the
She gets
third, not
sponsorship
even
from
the
them.
third date, but by like the fourth, fifth, sixth, then you can talk about your problems.
Yep.
Once you have him invested in you, but nobody cares initially. Like nobody cares.
No.
Honestly, like, and that's what we have to realize. Like, yeah, you can use a situation where, oh, you need help, but it's like, this is
Not
too
every
early.
week. Not every week.
It's right, not every week, and not the first 2 minutes of a conversation.
No.
Like, we got to do better. We got to do better. We have to have a game plan. We have to have the strategy, and we got to do better because if we keep going the way we're going to fuck the game up all the way. Ain't going to be no good men left at all. So,
And on my first video that I go ahead.
no, go ahead, boo.
On my first video that I had posted, there was actually a girl in the comments and she was like, why are you giving all these games to the squares? They just gonna come in and mess it up. I kind of brushed that comment off, but in reality, it is the truth. Like, some people that are squares are gonna come in the game and just mess it up for everybody else asking for money so fast, not having y'all nails and y'all hair done, thinking that y'all ready to go ahead. Like, leave all that struggle and all that, okay, your life isn't together or whatever. Like, leave that out of the mix, and you'll see how you're manifesting a better lifestyle by pretending like, yes, pretending like it's already there. Because a lot of people, y'all, are upset. They're like, okay, you're giving this game to the squares and you're messing it up for me. You're messing it up for us. And I'm just trying to say, like what did I say? Anybody can do it, but it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like any of y'all can do it, but it's not for every single one of y'all. And y'all need to figure out where to get in, where y'all fit in. Because if a sugar daddy messages me, or if a trick messages me and he's like, oh, this little dusty chick asked me for $500, I'm about to throw you in a bus. She's dusty. She asked you for $500. Leave her alone. Come fuck with the winning team. I'm going to throw y'all under the bus to make sure that I get the check. And that's how everybody should be. That's how everybody should be. Go ahead.
It's not personal.
It's not personal, because they're going to take it anywhere except personal. But no, seriously, it's not personal. If y'all sit here and y'all messing up the game, I'm throwing y'all under the bus. Naomi, are you with me? Aaron, are you with me?
I'm with you.
They going under the bus.
Why would she ask you for something like that? That's so insulting.
Insulting. I'm ashamed. Was she black? Was she black American? No, I'm just kidding.
Was she a black girl? Doesn't she know you can buy her an island?
Right.
I'm always stroking that ego. Okay, I am stroking that ego.
I'm so done.
I want to be the queen of your island. Can we get an island?
Right.
Yo, Kendra said ain't no dying grandmas in pornos.
Right.
No, for real.
This Kendra girl is crazy.
Kendra, you funny as shit, girl.
Right. She said they're so turned on by my life being together. Yeah, because they ran into these struggling ass females out here talking about can't afford nothing. And then they run into you and they're like, oh, well, she got it all together. I'm going to give her everything now.
Trust
you know?
me.
And I'm telling y'all, I'm throwing y'all to the bus.
You guys don't understand. The real tea is, no shade to nobody in this industry, but nurses, they know the game. These girls will go to school to be a nurse just to get close to doctors so that they can finesse and marry them.
Ooh, tea. I didn't even know that.
I have like 3
It's
friends
boiling
that
hot.
have done the same thing, that are engaged to doctors. One of them is engaged to a plastic surgeon right now.
Ooh, I need one of those. Tea.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand there's finesse in a lot of areas. You don't have to be, struggling and needing help. You can still work towards your goals and then just go after those high caliber men in that industry.
Y'all got people under my comments like, get a job. I thought we all had jobs. I didn't think that nobody didn't have a damn job in 2019. I thought we had jobs.
Yikes. Yikes. Or some source of income.
Well, apparently.
She said, did they quit?
And maybe that's
Quit
another
what?
video.
Nursing? No, she's still nursing.
Oh, okay.
She still does it.
Just because you have a job, you need to have
She saves her money, though.
Yeah.
She definitely saves her money. She don't have to spend nothing. He done moved her in, and yeah, trust me.
I feel like people don't know how to multitask. Like, y'all think that I'm just gonna be finessing for a living, which I have, but y'all think that, like, okay, now that I know the game, I got a regular job and I'm still finessing. I didn't like, okay, now I have a job, I'm about to stop getting money out of niggas. Like, what type of world, what type of sense does that make? Now that I knew the game on how to get money from niggas,
that never stops.
yeah, that never stops. Like, I had attorney fees that I had to pay. I had a whole shebang that needed to be paid for, and I still had to go finesse. Right. Why spend mine when I can spend yours? Period. I don't know why y'all don't think we got jobs around this camp. Entrepreneur on the phone, another entrepreneur, and entrepreneur in the making. Okay? Period.
For sure.
Hey, Zola.
Definitely stack your money,
Hey!
Definitely trying to spend their money before I'm spending my own, and that's just always.
This was such a fun live, y'all, but we about to end that. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm looking at the other one. I'm like, what's happening? You guys, we're going to end this live, but thank you guys so much for watching. Wait, let me see the last message. Hold on a sec. Because I'm seeing it here by myself. I'm having fun. I'm talking. Right. This is fun, y'all. This is a fun time. It is kind of, it gets scary, it gets spooky. Be safe. But yeah, it's a fun time. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, this is pretty much the end of it. I hope I covered everything. If I not, y'all know y'all can go ahead and ask me questions. Y'all always in my emails and my messages or whatever. And yeah, so make sure you follow her on the gram. You want to put in your
Oh yes.
in your Instagram. And then I think Naomi, you already put in yours. But thank you so much, Naomi, for talking. Like, you give such an insight, and you were able to, like, basically elaborate on stuff that I'm trying to say. If you got it in there? Okay, cool. Yeah, follow her on the gram, and then Naomi already put hers in there. So thank you guys so much for being here. Like, y'all made it so much easier to get different perspectives
Thank
of
you for having
how
me.
to. So that's pretty much it. Did you guys want to say anything?
I just
No,
say,
y'all,
ladies, keep
Y'all is
finessing.
smart.
At the end of the day, we are the prize. We are.
That's all
You
I
know
gotta
what I
say.
mean? So don't ever let anybody make you feel like you're less than or anything. You do what is best for you. Do what works for you, and make sure that you're being safe in this whole
Let me tell you
process.
something. You can't ask a motherfucker for $1, so they can't tell you how to make $1. That's that,
Exactly.
and that's that. So go ahead, Naomi. You want to say anything?
No, I was just gonna say, be smart, make smart decisions, and just be smart.
All right, bye, y'all. We're getting off.